I have been eager to test this tool out. I told my friends at Toolant, I don't know anything about plastic welding. I haven't ever done any plastic welding before in my life. And he said, Tanner, just try it out and tell us what you think. This is the Toolant plastic welding tool. This will be my first time ever seeing any plastic welding tool of any kind. It appears to have a quick startup guide right here inside the back. I will show you everything that is included inside of the box. Here's a shot of the storage case that is included. This is a nice storage case. It's got a handle here that you can carry it with. Let's go ahead and get it unzipped and take a look at the brand new plastic welder. Everything is packaged neatly inside of the storage case. Let's see what all is inside of here. I've got a hard case here that I see has all of the welding pins. Evidently, from what I can understand, these welding pins that you see here are what get, I guess, welded / melted into the, I guess, opposite ends of whatever pieces of plastic you are attempting to connect together. Here is the charging cable. It is a USB to Type-C charging cable, I see. Oh, nice. It's got a pair of like wire cutters right here. I didn't know it was going to include a set of those. So spring-loaded wire cutters at that, brand new, haven't even gotten broken in yet. That's neat. Got the sharp point there so that you can get down real close and cut, you know, I'm assuming these off as needed. Let's see what else is inside of here. This is the plastic welder itself. I can already feel it. Got some weight to it. I'm anxious to see this. Here it is. You ready? Boom. Dude, that thing is legit. Check this out. Look at the handle. Got the power setting, I'm assuming there up top. We'll find out here in a moment. Here is the trigger, and there are the dual heating tips. Don't touch staple while working. I gotta remember that. I'll end up lighting myself up here in a minute if I ain't careful. Oh, it even came with test samples. Well, let's just use their test sample then. I was out there going all through the garage. You gotta see this. I was out there looking everywhere. I was like, I found this old thing of chalk, sidewalk chalk. Seen that the top was busted right there. I'm like, well, that'll have to work. So I'm pleased to see that they actually included testing pieces so that I can see how this thing even works. So I'm going to put, they are both the same. So I'm going to go ahead and put one of them back inside of the storage package here. Slide it off to the side. And let me grab I gotta go find a USB charger. I'll be right back. Got one right here. The charging port I see is here in the bottom. Since it is Type-C, I'm going to go ahead and use the Type-C charger that I had connected to the charger already. It's longer, so I can keep it charged right here during this video. You can see it charging right there. I'm going to sit the included charging cable. Once again, that is a USB to Type-C back inside of the storage case. Let me look at these instructions real quick before I light my ass up. I ain't kidding. I ain't trying to brand myself here in this live video. I'm trying to give you a real legit demonstration. Yeah, come on, but I ain't trying to brand myself. Hell, this thing is probably going to be like a damn, I'm imagining like a damn women's curling iron here in a minute. And I have grabbed those in the past. I know what that feels like. And I don't want to do it again. Choose your staples. Select the appropriate type of staples based on the shape and size of the part you plan to repair. And it's got a little illustration here at the bottom with some examples of the staple types and the types of cracks. Well, I don't really have a crack here. Am I supposed to break this? I ain't even gonna try to do that. Or what about this? I'm trying to increase that crack here without injuring myself. And it ain't over yet. Okay, that is fully cut now. Let me even hit it with these one more time. There we go. There we go. Now, how about that? This will give us a nice example of a fully cut, cracked, whatever you want to refer to it as, piece of plastic here. I need to select a staple type and size. Flat staples comes with 100 pieces. For fine or straight cracks, it comes with 200 pieces of the wave staples. They are for large or curved cracks. The V-shaped staples, it comes with 100 of them for cracks in inner corners. And then the fourth type are the M-shaped staples, and it comes with 100 pieces of those. Those are for cracks in external corners. I would assume, this being a straight crack, that it will need the flat staples as illustrated here in number 1. First and foremost, let me identify this staple. Flat staples, 100 pieces. Flat, 0.8 millimeter, 100 pieces. Bottom center. Look, all these staples are identified here. I'm going to be needing these. Let me grab one and show you. Looks like a big staple to me. See that? I'm going to sit it right there for the time being. Long press the button to switch on. So I'll have to hold down the power button. Number 2, install the staple. And it shows the staple being installed with the ends going into the ends of the, I don't know if that's copper or whatever, but the, what do you call those again? The welding nozzle. So these staples are going into the end of the welding nozzle. Pull and hold the trigger to start heating. And in the illustration here, it shows the staple glowing red. So I'm guessing that whenever I pull that trigger, this thing's going to get hot. Number 4, wait until the staple turns red, then press the stapler onto the plastic. I got you. Number 5, release trigger and wait for 3 seconds until the staple is cooled down or fully fixed before pulling out. Number 6, trim off any excess part of the staple with the cutting pliers. Number 7, switch off the stapler. I think I can handle that. Hang on. Let me go ahead and take it off a charge and see if I've got enough charge to do this. No, I got a little. Right there it is. It just came on. See that? Step 2 is going to be inserting the staple here into the ends of the welding nozzle. Am I supposed to stick it in or just... No, Tanner, just right there, dummy. Let me take that back out again. You're just supposed to stick it in there, not cram it in there. Here is my best attempt on my first effort. Let me back it up, see if I can get that in the shot. See the ends of the welding staple there and how it is going into the, what are they called again? Welding nozzle. Alright. Here is my test piece of plastic, remember? That's got about an inch long cut in it. And here is the trigger. And I'm going to click that trigger on 3. Let me get it. Okay, that should be pretty clear. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Oh man. Look at that. Look at that. Look how fast that happened. Oh shoot. Whoa. I wasn't ready for that. This is a real man's tool. I wasn't ready for that. Look at there. Hey, did you see that flame? I might do that again. That's pretty cool. That's got to be hot right now, but let this cool down. Dang. Now, I don't know how good of a job I did, but look how that buried that down in there. Let me get some water in this bowl. And maybe I can just dip it in it like we would dip like a piece of metal, you know? Like we was welding for real. Now that I know a little bit about how that works, I'll be able to do it a little better. Here we go. I think it had already cooled off. Let me see if I put it into the plastic deep enough. It feels like I did. Look, if you can see this on camera. That thing is down in there. I didn't want to push too hard, and look, I'm having to get it all the way here pretty much head on with you for you to be able to see it. But it is down inside of that plastic. There's you a better shot of it. Watch it as it comes to the side. It'll get completely hidden. I may have been able to put this corner right here down inside the plastic a bit more. May try that on attempt number 2. Let's see how it does on the second attempt. First off, let's go ahead and see how well this trims off. Better watch my eyes. Man, I need to find out. Hold up. Somebody will be getting that in their foot. I may have just launched both of them. But look, now if I have me a little file, look, I could just file, or a little Dremel, you know, a little rotary, file them right down. Put a little filler in there. But let's go ahead and try it one more time. Let me make sure this ain't super hot. No, not hot to the touch at all. I'm going to use another one of the flat staples. It looks like it has shut off on its own. So I'm going to hold the power button down. There it is. You can also see the LED light coming on here in the front. I'm going to rather gently stick this staple, that was too gentle, into the end of the welding nozzle here. Trying to be mindful to not cram them down in there too hard. Now that's pretty snug in there. See that? Hopefully I don't have it too snug. I'm going to attempt to install this second one just below this first one. Kind of like right here in this proximity. I'm really going to have to be mindful in case this thing throws a big flame again, and try to remember that I've got water right here just in case. Once I pull this trigger, I'm going to tell you before I pull it, watch how quick this staple turns red. Are you ready? On 1, 2, and 3. Are you seeing that? Dude, here I go. Now I'm going to let it cool here for a few seconds before I pull it out. This one's way better than the first one. I tried to be mindful in getting both corners into the plastic. Look at that. And there is a shot of the staple fully welded into the cut piece of the plastic. And you can see how the ends of the staple are sticking up now. Well, also included inside the box are these wire cutters where I can go back and cut the ends of those off. Now look. And I could take my little rotary tool, if need be, grind those off, put a little bit of epoxy filler inside of that. So if you are looking to repair any plastic, that is amazing. Look, hopefully you are being able to see this on camera, how it has inset. I could have easily poked it all the way through the back, I guarantee it. So you kind of got to be careful because that thing is so hot. I mean, it's going to go right through that plastic. But there is a shot of the staples fully welded into the damaged piece of plastic, all done with the plastic welder, available linked right here to this video. This is from the Toolant shop, And if you have seen any of my other Toolant tools, they are my go-to tools. I use them on every project. I have actually used them twice today. I was eager to try this out. It does include a storage / carrying case with it. I've got it opened up right now. It is zippable all the way around. And here's a shot of all of these staples that are included, minus the 2 that I have used inside this video, demonstrating how this plastic welder actually works. I was curious to see how it works. There are, let's see, 100, 200, 300, 400, 500 staples inside of this pack. 498 for me now, since I've used these 2. So this will definitely come in handy if I ever need to repair any plastic items in the future. I'm excited to add it to the toolbox, and after testing it out right here in person on live video, I have no problem issuing Toolant another official 5-star review.